Hey y'all, back with another video on my 2002 Ford Explorer. So, if you're having the same problem I was, you go to put gas in and it's spewing back up out at you every time you go to put a little bit in. It takes you forever to fill the tank. I tried. I'm going to show you what I had to do. So, they recommend, there's a couple different videos. One, an easy one, was supposedly to take your fill rubber hose that goes into the tank, and there's a valve down in there that you can actuate. Mine was loose, so it wasn't that easy for me. Then I was told you could also, there's a hose right up in there. Right, that one right there. You pull it off and blow through it and see if that's causing your issue. See if maybe you could get it loosened up. That wasn't my issue. So then the third thing, what everyone kept telling me, is you gotta take the tank down, get to these charcoal canisters, blow through them and everything. Well, the bolts, I had to cut them because they were so rusted on the charcoal canisters. And if you blow through them, there's plenty of airflow. Out one and the other. I did blow through them with an air compressor and I washed them out. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do that, but I did. Did it for both of them. You got this one here and this one here. Then you got this vent over here and one clear at the other end underneath the hood that I couldn't blow air through. But I think they're check valves, so we're not going to go that route with them yet. I couldn't get them off really tight. Couldn't get this one off either. This one you could blow air through, so that's the main vent. But you got these hoses that are running back for when you fill your tank, lets the fumes out. It goes through the charcoal canisters, so it's not going into the atmosphere. All the happy horse crap. But anyway, you've got there's some videos out there on how to drop the tank and everything. But you've got your straps right here. They just hook up through the frame on these ends right here. On the other end, I think there's different size bolts. I think they were like a 15 or something. I forget what I used. But that ended up, I checked all those hoses on that thing there. Ended up not being any of my issues. So I took it down for nothing. Here, I went back to, someone showed a video on a 2007 F-150 having a filter, fine screen on the fill tube. So I took me a hose and I shoved it down through, and it would only go to about somewhere in this area here. Well, I took that off. It was all rusted to pieces. It's actually right here's the line that was on there like that, and it just broke off. You can see the inside there. It's metal, both ends. I tried cutting the clamp on this side. It worked to cut this clamp, but then I couldn't get to that clamp, and it just rusted, broke it away. So you can use a Sawzall. That's what I did to try cutting the clamps. I'm not sure it's going to help you if yours is as bad as mine, rusted. But then there's this part that hooks to the other end of that hose, and that hose goes this way and then goes around, goes down over top of your chassis here, and this is like that in there, like in a downward angle. Well, when I got it out of there, you got some bolts. You can see there's some eyelets there, right there. Those are on the back side, right there and there. Mine was 12 and 13. But then it runs up over, and then, like I said, back down, because then your tank would go up in there. But the issue I found is this thing here has a screen right there. Lovely of Ford, right? And when I took my hose off and turned it like this, a bunch of rust fell out on the ground. You can see all the rust on the ground and everything. And I believe that was what was causing my problem. So I'm going to leave this screen in and try it one more time. I might even bypass it by putting just a big old hose in, because this is pretty rotted looking. But I'm probably going to use some radiator hose because I got to get it done. So probably go to the local parts store and they should have some of that. But you can see how fine that screen is. But anyway, so I hope that helps you out. Something to try if those other issues aren't what's causing your problem. You'll have your hose right here. Mine did have clamps, regular clamps you could take off. They were like 1/4 inch that I was able to undo. Had to twist it a bunch to get it off. But what I think caused the biggest issue was with it sitting like that down there. The rust just fell down and sat all over that screen. Ford made a really poor design when they didn't make the screen maybe sit sideways or even uphill a little bit, so that the rust wouldn't fall into the screen like that. But anyway, hope that helps you out, and if you have any suggestions, comment or like below. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one.